Purpose of this presentation is to show you how to set up the Reichert AL200 glasses measurement station. Well, here's the table where I'm going to place it. And this is going to be the first. I'll put up the lens meter on that table. And here it is. Now on the back of the lens meter, there's two ports I'm going to have to connect to. That's for connecting to the computer right there. And that is for connecting to the power cord. First thing I'll do is plug the power cord into the back of the lens meter. The second thing I'm going to do is connect this cable, which is going to go to the computer, to the back of the lens meter to capture the data of the glasses being measured. Now we're tightening it up, thumb screws. All right, now get the cable out of the way, because I need to connect that cable to the back of the laptop. Turn the lens meter around, move the cable around. Now, there's the laptop. Pick up the laptop, and you can see there's a label there. One of them says power, and there's where you plug the power in, that round receptacle there. There it is. And the other label says plug lens meter here, and it points to the receptacle where the lens meter is plugged. So I'm going to now plug the lens meter into that receptacle. That lens meter cable will fit right into that receptacle. You plug it in. I'll turn it the right way, then plug it in. And screw it down. There we go, nice and tight. And now this is the power supply for the laptop. It has two receptacles. I'm going to take this right there. That's the plug that goes into the back of the computer. You plug it in at that little round receptacle there. You plug it in there. And this other end is the power cord that you can plug into the AC power source. Plug it in there. Next thing I want to do is, you might notice there's two receptacles on the right side of the laptop. There they are, top and bottom. Open up the laptop, and you can see right there those two receptacles are labeled. It says printer on top, mouse on bottom. That's what that label says. Okay, here is the mouse that I'm going to plug into the right side. There it is. That's how I'm going to plug it in. And that goes on the bottom of the two receptacles. Put that mouse aside. Next thing are three items. That is the power cord that goes to the back of the transformer. That is the USB cable for connecting the computer to the dynamo. And that is the transformer. And that's there are two receptacles on the base of the dynamo, one for the USB, one for power. First thing I'm going to do is I'm undoing the cable, USB cable, getting it ready to plug in to the right side. There it is, of the computer, top right, and plug the other end into that receptacle on the base of the dynamo. Next thing I'm going to do is I've got a little cord that plugs between the transformer and your AC power source. There it is. Plug that in to the transformer. Okay, now undo that, and that's the little cable that goes to the base of the computer, but I got to plug the AC power cord in first. So I'll plug that one in. All right, and I've got that. That little cord goes into the base of the dynamo printer. Okay, plug that in. All right, now it looks like the two connectors are set up. Get all the power supply and everything out of the way. Bring that mouse so I can use it. And next I want to power up the computer. There's a little button where it says it's labeled power on here. Press that button, and I'll turn the computer around so you can see the screen a little bit. It says Dell. It tells me that it is powering up. And you can see Windows, that's the Windows 10 logo that you see. It's coming up. All right, now it's ready to log in. You're going to move the mouse up and down a little bit. So you'll see a login prompt. There it is. It's coming up. And you're going to put in the password, which is Lord's Will. One word, Lord's Will, all capitals. All right, click the little arrow to the right of where you typed in Lord's Will. It's going to log in. Take a little bit for it to come up. Okay, just about. And when it comes up, I'm going to start the Glasses Reader program. Okay, there it is. Glasses Reader icon is typically in the very center there. Before I do that, I have to power on the lens meter. There's a little switch labeled 01, pressed to one side, and it powers off on the lens meter. You can see it coming up on the screen. It says Reichert AL200. Turn the camera around so that you can see the screen. There it is. And it's going to ask you to press any button to continue. So just press a button. I usually press the center one. Doesn't matter though. Press that button. And now it's up. By default, it starts off to measure single vision glasses. Okay, and I'll launch the Glasses Reader program. There'll be detailed instructions on how to use the Glasses Reader program later. Okay, now I'm going to get some glasses. I'm going to measure 3 different kinds of glasses. Okay, now this first one is going to be a pair of progressive glasses. You'll see that in a second. I'll give a closer view of it. They're progressive. Like I said, detailed information is going to be provided later on how to do this. That's the second half of this presentation. All right, now first of all, I press the button, select progressive. You see that on the screen. That's the little symbol. I'll put the pair of glasses in, and I hold it steady. Don't let it move up and down. Keep both sides down. And you have to move it left and right. And you're measuring the top one-third of the lens. Sometimes it takes a second for it to zoom in on that center. You see that crosshair moving left and right. And eventually you should get a reading on that. I moved past it a couple of times, so I got to be moved slowly, so it makes that reading. There you go. Now move it up as far down to the bottom as you can. And as soon as you get it, you press that button I'm pointing to, and it measures the bottom part of the lens. It's also switched over to the left lens now. So again, I'm going to set it down. Don't change the level of the platform. Okay. It's there. I got it. Now move it up. Measure the bottom 1/3. You see the little arrow there to the right on the screen, left. I want to get it so that the arrow is gone, or close to gone. I press that button. It makes a measurement of the bottom part. Okay, now you got the measurement. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take the glasses out, put them aside for a second, and then I was going to press a button on the front of the lens meter, right there. And that's going to transmit the prescription over to the computer. And right on the computer, you should be able to see on the screen, kind of the bottom 1/3 of the screen, you should see some information come in. And now it's filled in the data to the screen. And I press the print button. You see that I pointed to it just now. Press that print button. And it's going to print out a label. And I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Okay. That's a glance of it, but I'll give you the whole view in a second. Okay. Now you should see it in a few minutes. Okay. All right, now I'm going to measure a pair of bifocal glasses. I showed you what they look like. First of all, I'm going to press that button there so it'll select bifocal on the screen. You can see that from the screen. It shows the bifocal segments with the bottom of that circle. I'm going to put it in here. I'll adjust the platform up and down so that I've measured the top part of the right above the bifocal segment. And I've got a reading, and I move it up into the bifocal segment. And as soon as I get it centered in the bifocal segment, it makes a reading automatically. Now you can see it's also switched to the left lens. Okay, move it over until I get a reading on the top. There you go. Move into the bottoms of the segment. Okay, put the glasses aside for a second. I'm going to press that button to transmit the prescription over to the computer. It's coming across. Now you can see it came into the screen. Now right there, I'm going to press that print button. Use the mouse to press the print button. And that's the label that you see. Bifocal. Put that label on the bag. I'm just putting it on the bag. And there's the bag with the label on it. Going to put the glasses into the bag. There you go. And now you've done progressive and a pair of bifocal. The third thing you're going to measure is single vision glasses. So we get those single vision glasses out of the bag. There they are. Okay. And I'm going to have to switch the lens meter over to measure a single vision glasses. There it is. Press that button right there. And that little circle says it's now for single vision. It doesn't have any kind of ad on it like progressive and bifocals do. Put that into the platform. Move the platform up. All right, you got a reading. Switch over to the other side. Move the platform up again a little bit until you get a reading. There you go. Now you put the glasses aside for a second. And now I'm going to press this button to transmit the prescription over to the computer. Oh, there it came in. I'm going to print the label. Press that button at the top right of the screen. I'm going to print the label. And I've got the label there. And it says reading, as you can see, right at the top of the screen. Put that label on the bag. I'm doing that now. There it is, and label is on the bag. Notice the Ziploc is always to the right when you put up the label on the bag, so it's readable. Put the glasses into the bag, and you're now done. And I measured 3 different types of glasses there. Now I'm going to show you how to add a new spool of labels to the Dymo printer. There's the Dymo printer. I'm going to take the spool out of the Dymo printer. Now sometimes this could be the remnants of the last roll of labels in there. Take the cartridge off the top. Now you can see a little arrow pointing in the direction that the label paper should go. Here is a roll of labels. Now if it's new, it's going to be, you're going to have to remove it, separate it up, but that label's been used some. All right, now I want to take it and I want to turn it so that paper is turned the same way as that arrow is. There it is. Put it in there. Now I'm going to put this spool on the top of it, and you'll hear it snap. Push it down until it goes all the way. Now I'm going to put that big spool now into the back of the printer. Right there, you can see it's a little cradle for it. Now I'm going to put this in, and there's a little handle there on the left-hand side. You're going to pull that to kind of slightly, not much, just slightly, and push the label stock in until it comes out slightly at the front, right there where I'm pointing. Close the lid, and you have the label in the printer. Now I'm going to show you the detailed glasses measurement. This will be already narrated.
My name is Holland Kendall. I am president of Kendall Optometry Ministry. We provide thousands of measured and barcoded eyeglasses for Christian mission teams going all over the world. The purpose of this video is to describe how to accurately operate one of the 2 digital lens meters which we use to measure those eyeglasses. This video will describe the Reichert AL200 digital lens meter. Thank you. Talk to you about the different instrument controls and features. On your display there's a series of buttons that you can press, and this is generally the default setting that I use. Now it's set for automatic mode, which means it will automatically switch from the left lens from the right lens to the left lens and back. Currently it's set for the right lens because you can see the black background to the letter R. When it switches over to the left lens, it does that as soon as you have measured the right lens, and it will switch over immediately. Now this is a button that I usually do not change, but if you press this button, at the top it goes from automatic to manual, as you can see here. So normally I don't use it in manual mode, which means I would have to press this button to switch back and forth between the right and the left lens. I prefer to operate in automatic mode, which means this display will be showing. This is the erase button that allows you to erase the prescription, whatever measurement that you might have made. This is a setup button, which you rarely need to use. This is to return from setup, allow you to get back to this previous setting. Now this button here is used to select between the different styles of lenses that you will be measuring. This is currently, as you see here, is the single vision glasses. What it's showing here is that the next one up is going to be progressive. This is the symbol for progressive. So I press this button, the instrument is now in a progressive measurement mode. This is the pattern for progressive. Now if you look at this button, this is a symbol for bifocal. So if you press this button, the instrument will be in bifocal measurement mode. And this is a little bifocal segment that is showing here. Now again, if you look at this above this button here, you can see that now we have a circle. You press it, it's now in the single vision mode. So I'll give you a better view of that. Again, manual, automatic, different modes. This is single vision. This is progressive. And this is bifocal segment. And then here we have the erase setting. Now if you go down on the instrument, you see on the side, you see a platform raise and lower. Now looking at this instrument from this side, this is the platform where you place the glasses. The glasses need to be firmly placed on this platform like this so that the glasses are looking towards you. As if you are looking at a person is wearing the glasses and looking towards you. So this is the orientation of the glasses. And you want to have the glasses firmly situated on the platform. Again, you raise and lower the platform by, if you press this down, platform goes up. If you lift it up, platform goes down. If you look on the absolute opposite side, you have the same thing to raise and lower the platform. Now you also have this lever here, which allows you to insert pins that are used for marking the lens. So when you have an exact measurement, when you have a measurement, and you can now press this down, push these pins up against the lens, and be able to mark the focal center of the lens. Now the last thing is used for holding the lens in place. Again, if you put the lens in here and you raise the platform like this, position the lens in this position here. Now in order to hold the lens in place, even though I generally do it with my hand just by holding it in place like this, you can pull back on this and it will release. You can hear that click, and put it forward and it'll hold the lens in place for you. But you always want to make sure that the lens is snugly down on the platform for you to get the most accurate measurement of what is called the axis. Now to release it, you press back on it, and it'll catch, and then you can remove the glasses from the platform. Looking at the boot, you can see in the center of this boot there's a hole, and that hole is the measurement light. The measurement light goes through that hole. Above the boot is a button that is used to force a measurement. You use this several occasions. The instrument is mostly automatic, so you don't have to use it so often, but you use this button to force a measurement. Typically use it when you're measuring progressive glasses. So you can see these are all the manual functions that you have with the instrument. Platform raise and lower, hold the glasses in place, mark the glasses with ink, force a measurement. And then this is the display in all the different settings. Again, this is the normal setting of the display. The only button I normally will change will be this one here to switch it back and forth between the several different modes. The last thing that you see on this screen is called the camera. Now the camera is an indication of the view of the instrument. If I put my finger in front of that little boot, you can see what's happening to the camera. Now let me go and show you what I mean. So here is the little boot. I'm going to go into quad view mode, and if you see when I put my finger and block the boot, you can see the camera will show a part of its view is blocked, and instrument will then say there's an obstruction. So this is an indication right here of the camera view. This is very handy if you have a pair of glasses that are scratched, because you will actually see the scratches on the camera view. And if you see them on the camera view, then they're probably a pair of glasses that you need to discard, because that is an indication of what the patient will see when they try to use these glasses. Again, the measurement for the right eye is showing on this side, spear cylinder axis. The measurement for the left eye is showing on this side, spear cylinder axis. When the instrument switches back and forth between right and left, you'll actually see this bold red, this bold background right switch over, and you'll see a bold background left over here. So this describes all the different instrument controls and features. There are three types of glasses. Single vision glasses, which have a single magnification throughout the surface of the lens. Bi- and trifocal glasses. Bifocal have a distance prescription and a reading prescription, 2 magnifications. Trifocal have a distance, an intermediate, and a reading prescriptions, or 3 magnification levels. Progressive have a continuing progression of additional power as you go from looking at a distance to looking up close. Now let's measure a single vision pair of glasses. First of all, if I look at the display, I can see that it's set for progressive mode, so I need to press this button. The next one up is going to be bifocal, so that means I'll need to press the button twice for single vision. And now the display is set for single vision. I'll go to quad mode, and I'll put the pair of glasses in, always in a direction so it looks like they're facing me, like someone is wearing them, looking toward me. And I put the pair of glasses into so it's the right lens is being measured first. Snugly on the platform in all cases, and I'm holding them up against the boot. Now if you look at the display, you can see that the crosshairs are over to the right. So I want to move the pair of glasses in this direction so that the crosshair moves with it. So if you watch carefully, see the crosshair starts moving. I'm moving the glasses this way, trying to move the glasses so that the crosshair is lined up at the center. As soon as it gets lined up at the center, it immediately makes a reading and you hear the beep. Now if I lift the pair of glasses out of the tray like this, you'll see that the left indicator now goes black, as you can see here. Left indicator now goes black, which means it's ready for the left lens to be inserted. So I'm going to drop the pair of glasses down on the platform. I don't change the platform height. And now you can see the crosshair is to the right. So again, I want to go move the pair of glasses in this direction. So I'm going to move the pair of glasses slowly in that direction. I get another measurement. And now I'm ready to transfer this measurement to the computer. Now take a look at the measurements that I have here. If you look carefully, you can see that these numbers are relatively small, and they are a minus prescription. And if I take a look at the piece of paper, at the bullseye chart, right here, you can see that when I hold these pair of glasses in front of the bullseye chart, the circle gets slightly smaller. Okay, minus prescriptions make things smaller. Plus prescriptions make things larger. You can also notice that the circles turn into ovals slightly. Very slightly turn into oval. In this case, the oval is going up in the direction of 135, which is up in here. See, that oval is up in the direction of 135. Now this is the left lens. So let's take a look at the left lens, and you can see the left lens is up at about the 167 mark, which is approximately where I pointed up on the chart. Right here. So back up in here is where the ovals are pointing, in this direction. So now I know just by glancing at it that the pair of glasses has a prescription that is to be believed. And so now I want to press the print button, which is this one right here. I'm going to transfer the measurement to the computer. But I'm going to fix it so that you can see that transfer take place. I'm going to bring up the Glasses Reader program. You can see that on the screen here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this button right here, right there. When I press that button, you will see a measurement go across. It will then change on the right in here. The screen cleared, and now you can see the prescription up here on this screen. If I look at these pair of glasses, they look like they're okay for either male or female, which is this setting right here. And I'll print out a label. And this is what you'll see when I print out the label. And I'm now ready to put the label on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and I'm finished with this pair of glasses. I will now measure a pair of single vision glasses. If you check the display, you can see the display is already set for the right setting. This is the single vision glasses pattern on the display. So we're now ready to make the measurement. I'll position the pair of glasses on the platform. Again, looking towards you. I'll make sure I'm going to read the right eye first. And you can see I'm positioning it so that it's over the right eye. If you take a look at the display, you can see I'm too high up. So I'm going to go into quad view so I can see what happens. I'm going to have to lower the platform by lifting up on this lever. Lowers the platform. And then I'm going to move the pair of glasses in this direction because that's where the crosshair is over to the right. So I'm going to move the pair of glasses to the left. As I move it to the left, you'll suddenly see it jump in and make a measurement. The beep indicates it's made a measurement. So now if I lift the pair of glasses up and out of off the platform, you can see it automatically will switch so that L is now black and it's ready for the next pair for the next lens. So I'll position the pair of glasses again without lowering the platform, keep it at the same level, and you can see now that it's telling me I need to lower it slightly. I'm going to lower it slightly by raising the platform up in this direction, as you can see here. And I'll lower it slightly, and now the crosshairs are positioned immediately to the right of center. So I'll move the pair of glasses in this direction, and you can see the crosshairs going to head to the center of the display, and we'll get a measurement. At this point in time, I've now measured this pair of glasses. Now, if you look at the measurements, you can see that on the right eye, it's a minus. On the left, it is a minus. There's very little. The cylinder is small on both sides. The minus is a much larger minus on the right eye. And if you take a look at the display, you can see again that it's the right eye that has the most is the most powerful. And here's the right eye, and you can see the lens that gets smaller because of the minus prescription on the right eye. It's not as much affected by the left eye. So I'm going to go back to quad view, and right now it's ready for me to transmit this measurement to the computer. So I'm going to position the computer, set up the computer so you can see the measurement go across. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press this button here that looks like a piece of paper. That button there looks like a piece of paper. I'm going to press this button, and then you'll see the measurement come across to the computer. So here's the computer. I'm going to press the button. You heard it beep, indicating it's been depressed. And right in here, you're going to see a change, and then suddenly this blade will clear, and now that measurement is now in the display. Now, if we look at this pair of glasses, this pair of glasses is for a man. You can see that's typical. That bar at the top is very frequently on men's glasses. So that is for a man. So I'm going to go and I'm going to change this to say for male in this area. And then I'm going to print the label. And I now have a label that I can put on the pair of glasses. Here's what the label looks like. You can see it says for male. There's the prescription. Right eye first, left eye. Right bar first, left bar. On the AL200. And put this label on the bag. Put the glasses into the bag, and then I am finished with this measurement. I have another pair of single vision glasses, just to verify that they are truly single vision. I will hold them up first of all to the bullseye chart, and you can see how first of all they make things larger so that I know that they are truly plus glasses. And if I hold them up to the progressive identification grid, you can see that the lines get further apart, and they're equally as far apart at the top as they are at the bottom. So I truly have a pair of single vision glasses. So I will set the instrument up. So currently it is set for bifocal. So the next thing up is single vision. So I press this button here. It is now set for single vision. So I'm going to position the pair of glasses on the platform. Going to move it up a little bit so it truly gets a good measurement. So there is the crosshairs. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up to the crosshairs are centered. You can see I'm bringing pushing down on the button right here. I'm bringing the platform up by pushing down on this button. Moving the left glasses to the right, to the left. You can see that. I will position underneath that crosshair in the center. Then I move the platform up, and I get a measurement. Pull the pair of glasses out like this. It automatically switches over to the left lens, as you can see here, because the L now is illuminated. And move the pair of glasses down. Well, that changes the platform to position the left lens, as you see here. The left lens is positioned in front of the boot. And we'll switch over so you can see the display. I'm going to move the pair of glasses over to the left. And it also says I need to lower the platform. I'll show me lowering the platform by lifting up on this. And I got a measurement. As you can see here, I have a measurement. And also, if you look, I am now ready. We'll lift the pair of glasses out, and I'm now ready to transmit the measurement to the computer. So go into quad measurement mode so you can see all four screens. I'm going to flip the computer over so you can now see the measurement coming in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this button here to transfer the measurement, and you'll see it come across when I press this button. Display will clear, and then the measurement appears in the screen. If I look at this pair of glasses, I believe they're for female, so I'm going to select female, and I'm going to print out the label. Now this is what the label will looks like. You can say they're for female. One thing is missing from here. Normally I put the initials on each label so that I know who in particular has measured this pair of glasses. So I'm going to change to the computer, and down in this area here I'm going to type out my initials, MHK. And then I'm going to print another label, and we can take a look at that label and see what it looks like And now you can see it now says MHK. So you know who it was that measured this pair of glasses. It's a good idea to do this if you have multiple people measuring glasses so that you know who might be measuring them improperly, and you can instruct them as to the proper measurement of the glasses. I will now measure a pair of single vision glasses. If you look at this pair of glasses, you can see that it's cut back at the top. So these are probably readers, but I'll go ahead and measure them, and you can see how it is properly done. Looking at the display, it is currently set for progressive mode. The next thing up is going to be bifocal, so I press it twice and the display is now set for single vision. So I'm going to position the pair of glasses on the platform with the right eye in place, and it tells me I need to go this way first, and now it tells me I need to lift the platform up by pressing down on this lever. I lift the platform up and I got a measurement. I will move the pair of glasses out, up and out. You can see it switches over right here. So the L is now black. And I'll move the pair of glasses in so that the left eye is in front of the boot, as you can see here. Now if I move the pair of glasses over to the right, you see what's happening to the display. It's closer and closer to the crosshair, and then you get a measurement. I lift the pair of glasses out of the instrument. Now these glasses don't have very much of a prescription at all. Primarily it looks like they are readers. So I'm going to press this button right here and transmit it to the computer. But first I'm going to set up the computer so you can see what happens. So this is the button I'm going to press. And when I press this button here, you can see the measurement come across. You heard the beep when the button was pressed. Display will clear in this area. You see your prescription coming in. These are a pair of readers. I'm going to check reading glasses right here. And then I'm going to click print. And I have my prescription. If you look at the printout, again it shows my initials. They're reading glasses, either male or female, and there's the right eye, right bar, left bar. This barcode label is then placed on the bag, and the glasses placed inside the bag, and you're ready, and you're completed with this pair of glasses. I'm going to now measure a pair of single vision glasses. If you look at the pair of glasses, first of all you look at the bullseye, you can see what is happening. They have just a little bit of magnification. If you look at the progressive identification grid, the lines are not getting further apart at the bottom, so we know these are single vision glasses. So we'll measure these pair of glasses like single vision glasses. If you take a look at the screen, it's currently set for bifocal, so I'm going to press this button here to set up the display for single vision. I'm now going to position the pair of glasses on the platform. You look at the display, you see the crosshairs are too high, so I need to lower the platform by lifting up on this lever. And what's happening, you see the crosshairs getting closer to the center. I move the pair of glasses over in this direction here in order to position the crosshair right over the center. And then when I lower the platform, as I lower it, it will hit the center and you'll get a beep and a measurement. Now I'm going to lift the pair of glasses up and out. It automatically switches over to the left eye. I drop the pair of glasses down. You can see that it's too far to the right and it's a little bit too high. I'll probably have to lower the platform. I'm positioned immediately above the crosshair, and then I'm going to lift up on this lever to lower the platform, and I got a measurement. Okay, now I'm going to transfer this measure to the computer, and first of all I'm going to change the computer, the instrument, so you can see what's happening on the computer. There is the computer screen. I'm going to press this button right here and transfer it to the computer screen. I look at this pair of glasses. They're for females, so I'm going to click on for female right here, and I'm going to click on print, and I now have the barcode label, which I can then place on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and I'm finished with this pair of glasses. I will now measure a pair of single vision glasses. First of all, I'm going to look at them to make sure they truly are single vision. If I look at this chart here, well, the first things I spot about them is that these circles have really been turned into ovals. As you can see on both lenses, the circles have turned into ovals. In this case, the oval is laying kind of flat like a football on its side. This one is turning up at an angle up in this area right here along these lines, right at the 150 degree, 165 degree angle. If I hold it in front of the progressive identification grid, you can see that the lines are going at an angle, but they are equally spaced at the top as they are at the bottom. So these are truly a pair of single vision glasses. So I'm going to measure these pair of glasses, and our instrument's already set up in the single vision mode. I drop the pair of glasses into the platform, and they immediately make a measurement because the platform was positioned at the correct level. We'll lift the pair of glasses up and out. It automatically switches over to the left side, as you can see here. And notice the huge amount of astigmatism that you can see on this side. Minus 4.75 is a lot of cylinder, indicating a lot of astigmatism. So I'm going to switch the pair back to the quad view mode. We'll drop the pair of glasses down, as you can see here, until they're in the platform. Now, the left eye is now visible. Now it's telling me I need to move in this direction here. So I'll move the pair of glasses over in that direction until the crosshair falls into the center, and you get another measurement. If you look at this measurement, you can see you have a very large number for the cylinder there also, and that accounts for those ovals. Those ovals are a good indication when you're looking at the bullseye chart that you have a lot of a cylinder. Now I'm going to press this button right here, and you'll see it go over to the computer. First of all, I'm going to prepare the computer to receive the prescription from the lens meter. Bring it full screen. Again, I'm going to press this button right here. Press it, you hear the beep. The screen will clear in this area. The prescription will appear in here. You transfer it over to here. And I look at the pair of glasses. They look like they could be for either male or female, so I'll leave them set as they are. And we'll press print. And I'll look at the barcode label. You can see the high cylinder showing up in this number here. You see they're minus glasses because they made the circle smaller, even though they were turned into ovals. And that's the right bar, the left bar, and there's your initials measured on a Reichert AL200 instrument. Take the label, put it in a bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're now finished with this pair of glasses. First of all, let me explain bifocals a little bit. This is a common bifocal in which you have the segment is near the nose on both sides, and this is the add segment for reading, and that's the distance segment at the top. Here's a pair of glasses, they call them executive bifocals. So they're basically about half the glasses is for reading, about the other half is for distance. And here is the trifocal. See 3 different levels of magnification. You see the reading, the intermediate, and then the distance prescription up here. I'm going to now measure a pair of bifocal glasses. If I look at this pair of glasses, look at the bullseye chart, you can see the bifocal segment there at the very bottom, the additional magnification it causes. You can see it very dramatically here because you can see how the lines are further apart at the bottom of the pair of glasses near the nose than they are at the top. So we know we have a pair of bifocal glasses. We want to set up the instrument so it's ready for bifocals. Right now it's set up for single vision. You press this button twice and the bifocal picture appears on the screen. Now I'm going to position it in the quad mode so you can see all 4 views. Move the pair of glasses down, put them on the platform. You see the platform needs to be lowered. I lower it by lifting up on this lever. I move the pair of glasses over in the right too so I can position the crosshair above the center, so when I lower it, it's going to fall into the center. And now I've got a measurement. Now if I take the pair of glasses, and I'm going to zoom in on this to let you see it, if I take the pair of glasses and I move it so that the boot, the hole in the boot, as you can see here, there's the hole, is positioned over the bifocal segment, you'll hear it make a measurement. There it is, indicating that it has now measured the pair of glasses on the bifocal segment. And again, while you're to get this measurement, you have to hold it up against the boot, snuggle against the boot, and hold it still, because if you're vibrating it, it will not make a measurement. So now I'm going to go back to the quad view. We'll lift the pair of glasses up and out. You'll see the instrument automatically switches to the left eye, as you can see here. And we'll put the pair of glasses back down on the platform. Now it's real close to making a measurement. I move my pair of glasses to the left, as you can see here. It's telling me I need to move the pair of glasses up. I'm pushing down on the platform. I'm keeping the pair of glasses snugly on the platform. Now I got a measurement on that, and I'm going to take the pair of glasses. I'm going to move it up until the hole is positioned in the center of the bifocal segment, as you can see here, and immediately made a measurement. And when it did make a measurement, this is what you see in the center of the bifocal segment. So now I'm going to transfer this measurement to the computer. So I'm going to set it up so that you can see the transmission to the computer. I'm going to transmit it by pressing this button right here, the one that has what looks like a little piece of paper above it. When I press it, you'll hear a beep. The screen will then clear. The transmission is complete. You see the add segment now. That's an additional measurement. It's automatically selected the fact that it's bifocal. I'm going to look at these pair of glasses. They could be for either male or female, so I'm going to leave this setting alone. I'm going to click on print. And then you look at the label. Again, you can see it says either male or female bifocal on AL200 by MHK. And there's your prescription with your ad now showing as your 4th parameter. Put this label on your bag, place the glasses inside the bag, and you're now completed with this measurement. I'm going to now measure another pair of bifocal glasses. If you look at the pair of glasses, and you look at the progressive identification grid, you can see the bifocal segment at the bottom of the glasses. These are small glasses, so they're going to be children glasses. So I'm going to go into quad view, and you might notice that the instrument is set for progressive identification, so I'm going to change that to be bifocal by pressing the button one time, and now the bifocal section is chosen. I will put the pair of glasses onto the platform. If you look, crosshair is way off. Pair of glasses needs to be raised quite a bit. So you can see it's really far down. So I'm going to raise the platform up. If you take a look at the screen, it's telling me I need to raise it. Go even further. Yeah, making it closer and closer. And now I'm dropping it down bit by bit until I get the top part of the glasses. Now I've made a measurement of that top part of the glasses. Now I'm going to position the pair of glasses. You see there's the measurement. Position the pair of glasses so that I'm positioned inside the bifocal segment. I'm going to move up into the bifocal segment, as you can see there. And I got an immediate measurement. There's your indication of the bifocal measurement. And I've got the add on the left hand side of plus 3.0. Now I'm going to lift the pair of glasses out. It automatically switches to the left side. Drop the pair of glasses back down. You can see it needs to be moved in this direction. Move in that direction. Now it says I need to raise the platform by pushing down on this lever right here. I'm going to raise it. And one thing you need to note is get a close look. Look at the camera view. See all the marks in the camera view? This tells me this pair of glasses is very badly scratched. So let's take a look at the pair of glasses and see if we can see what's happening. If you look at the pair of glasses, you can't really see the scratches so much through this camera. But there's a series of scratches right here on the top of the pair of glasses, right there at the very top. A series of X crosshair scratches. And that's exactly what you're seeing on that camera. And that tells me that you have a very badly marked pair of glasses. Now I have not measured the add for the right eye, so I'm going to go ahead and position it so that I can measure the add, for the left eye. I'll bring it down and position it over the bifocal segment, hold it in place. I've got a measurement of 3.50 on that eye. I go into quad view, and position the computer so you can see the transmission. Whenever I press this button right here, which is the button that's got the piece of paper over it, I press this button here like this, switch over to the computer, you'll see it come in, screen will clear, the transmission will take place. This is for a child, pair of bifocals for a child. You now click the print label, tear off the label, and you can see it says for child, and there's the prescription, right eye, left eye, barcode right and left. Take this label, put it on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're now finished with this measurement. We'll now measure a pair of bifocal glasses. If you look at the instrument, you can see that the bifocal display is showing, so therefore it's already ready to measure that pair of bifocal glasses. You look at the glasses, you can see on this, the bifocal segment is appearing there at the bottom left. And you can see the effect on the paper, the additional magnification of the bifocal segment. So I'm ready to measure the bifocal pair of glasses. Position the pair of glasses on the platform. I need to lower the platform by lifting up on this lever because I can see that I will need to be above the bifocal segment. If you look very carefully, you can see that I have the light beam above the bifocal segment, which is right down here. I can feel my finger bump up against it. So now look at the screen. you can see that I need to raise the platform somewhat. So I'm going to raise the platform in this direction. And you can see it's now crossing up and heading in the direction of the center. I'll continue to press down on this. It will raise the platform. Now I need to move my pair of glasses over slightly to the left so the crosshair is below the center. Keep going up, going up. Ah, I got a measurement. Now, I'll give you a full view of it. If I take this pair of glasses and I move it up and center it in the bifocal segment, put it in the center of the bifocal segment like this, and hold it still, you immediately get a measurement. So you can look and see that it's actually in the center of the bifocal segment. So now I've got a measurement. I lift the pair of glasses up and out. It automatically switches over the left eye, as you can see by looking here. The left eye. And now I'm going to drop the left lens in front of the screen. And it tells me I need to go to the right. So I'm moving the pair of glasses in this direction toward the right. You can see the crosshair moves with it. And it says I need to raise the platform ever so slightly. So I'm going to push down on the lever, raising the platform slightly. Again, I'm always keeping the pair of glasses snugly down on the platform, keeping it level. Otherwise, I'll get a bad measurement of axis. So I'm going to lift the platform up slightly, and I got a measurement. Now, again, I'm going to move the pair of glasses so that I am centered in the bifocal segment. Drop in like this. And you can see I'm centered in the bifocal segment, and I got the measurement on the screen here. So now I'm ready to transfer the measurement to the computer. Lift the pair of glasses out, put them aside. I'm going to switch the computer over so that you can see the measurement come into the computer. I'm going to be pressing this button right here. So if I press this button here, within a few seconds, you can see the transmission over to the computer. So I'll go ahead and press it. You hear the beep. Switch over. This display will clear. The measurement has now been transferred over. If I look at this pair of glasses, I see there are a pair of glasses for a female. So I click here. And then I click print label right here. And then print out a label. And if you look at the label, you can see it says bifocal for female. And there's your measurement, there's your prescription. Place this label on the bag and the glasses into the bag, and you're now finished with this pair of glasses. I will now measure another pair of bifocal glasses. If you look at the pair of glasses here, you can see the additional power at the bottom. Now this bifocal segment at the very bottom, where most of the pair of glasses at the bottom is used for the bifocal segment, is typically called the executive bifocal. A full length segment going from left to right at the bottom. So now I'm going to switch the instrument over to the quad mode. If you can take a look, you will see that it is set for the progressive mode, and I need to change this to the bifocal mode by pressing this button once. It is now over to bifocal mode. Go into quad view, and we'll drop the pair of glasses into on the platform. But I'm lowering the platform. I lowered the platform some, and now as you can look at the screen, it says I need to go to the left. I need to go to the left. I'm keeping the pair of glasses up and snug against the boot. I need to go to the left, which is this way. And then I need to raise the platform slightly. And you might notice that there's a lot of activity in the camera view. If you look at the camera view, you can see that how broken up it is. That's because these pair of glasses are very badly scratched. And this is probably a pair of glasses that you should discard rather than measure. So now I'm going to move the pair of glasses down so that I'm in the bifocal segment. So lift up the glasses off the platform until I'm positioned in the bifocal segment right here. Hold it snugly against the bifocal segment, and you can see it positioned now so that the light is going through the bifocal segment. I lift the pair of glasses up and out. It automatically switches to the left eye. I drop the pair of glasses back onto the platform, again holding it snugly against the platform. And what you can see right now is you can actually see a line, which means that I'm crossing over, the light is crossing over the top half of the bifocal segment. So I'm going to drop the platform down. You can see I'm lifting up on it. I'm going to drop it down. And now you can see that line is no longer there. Again, looking at the camera view on the left-hand side right here, look at the camera view. If I raise that platform up like this, so I'll put it in the quad view so you can see it. I raise the platform up until the light is crossing over. You can see the bottom half of that camera view gets chopped. If you look at the pair of glasses, I'm actually crossing over, the beam is crossing over the bifocal segment, which is right here. Again, you can see it on the camera view, how the bottom half of that little circle is chopped. I'm going back to quad view, and I'm going to drop it down so the camera view is not chopped. I'm going to go slightly down further until I get the crosshair positioned over the center. Okay. Well, part of the problem that I have is the fact these glasses are so badly scratched. Okay, I just managed to get a measurement. Now I'm going to switch it over and lift the pair of glasses up until I'm centered. And I got a measurement. I'm centered in the bifocal segment. And you can see I now got a measurement of the add, 2.25. Go to quad view. Now this is a pair of glasses because of the difficulty I had with them. And considering the fact if you look at them carefully, you can see a lot of scratches on the lens. I'd probably discard them. But I've now made a measurement of them, and I'm going to press this button right here, transmit the measurement to the computer. First of all, I prepare the computer so you can see the transmission to the screen. I'll press this button here. You can see it come in. It will clear the screen in this area, and then you will see it come across. Now, if you look at the pair of glasses, they have this bar at the top. One of the indicators that they are for males, or a male. I'm going to select male here. I'm going to press print. And I now have this label right here. I'll put this label on the bag. Place the pair of glasses inside the bag. And you're finished with this pair of glasses. We'll now measure another pair of bifocal glasses. If I look at the display, I can see it's already selected for bifocal measurements. We'll place the pair of glasses on the platform, and you can see that it says I need to raise the platform because the crosshairs are very far down on the screen. So I'll go ahead and raise the platform, making sure I don't cross over the line. If you can see the line, the beam here is right above the line. There's the line right down there, and there's the beam up there. So the beam is right above the line. Move the pair of glasses up. You can see what's happening to the crosshair. Now it's telling me I need to go to the left this way. So move the pair of glasses to the left. Now it tells me to go up more, and I got a measurement. Now lift the pair of glasses up and center it in the bifocal segment like this. Pushing up against the boot and you get a measurement. You can see it is now centered in the bifocal segment. Lift the pair of glasses up and out. It switches automatically to the left lens. Drop the pair of glasses down. Move the pair of glasses toward the left. I didn't change the platform level because now it looks like it's going to read as soon as I move this direction. I got a measurement. Move the pair of glasses up until I'm in the bifocal segment. And if you look, I'm now positioned in the bifocal segment. I'm now ready to transmit this measurement to the computer. So I'll prepare the display so you can see the transmission to the computer. I'm going to press this button right here, the one that has a little printer paper over it. There's the screen. This will clear in a few seconds, and the transmission will appear. Now look at these pair of glasses. Again, as you can see, they truly are bifocals. You can see the segment there. They're also probably for either male or female. So I'll leave that setting alone. Defaulting to either male or female, I'll press the print button. You can hear the printer print out the information. Tear it off. There's the label. At this point in time, I'm now finished with this pair. I can put the label on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're ready to move on to the next pair of glasses. I'm now going to measure another pair of bifocal glasses. However, if you look at the pair of glasses closely, you can see that it's actually more than bifocal. There's actually three different segments. You can see the three levels of magnification. The magnification at the top. You see the magnification at the bottom, at the middle there. You see the magnification down toward the bottom. Top, middle, and bottom. This is called trifocals. Trifocals have largely been replaced by progressive glasses, but they're still in use. So I'm going to switch into the quad view, and you're going to measure the pair of glasses, trifocal glasses, just like bifocals, because you're not going to measure the center segment. You're only going to measure the top and the bottom, skipping the center segment entirely. So if you look at the screen, you can see I still have progressive selected, so I'm going to press this button here. Switches over to bifocal measurement. And now we'll position the pair of glasses on the platform, and we'll lower the platform a little bit to make sure that the first measurement is going to be made above the top segment. If you look carefully, you can see that I'm well above the top segment. Top segment is about right here, or you can look at it through here. That's the top segment, and there's the light right there. The top segment, I'm right above the top segment. So look at my screen. It tells me I need to go slightly to the left. It says I need to raise it ever so slightly, so I'm going to press down on this button, raise the platform slightly. I get a measurement. So now I'm going to take the pair of glasses, I'm going to lift it up until I'm in the bottom segment only. I'm going to skip the center segment entirely. Press it hard against the boot in the bottom segment, and I get a measurement. If you look here, you can see I'm on the bottom segment. I have skipped the middle segment entirely. So we'll go back to the quad view and lift the pair of glasses up and out. The instrument automatically switches over, as you can see here, to the left eye. Drop the pair of glasses down on the platform again, making sure that they're level and snug on the platform. And it says here that I need to lower the platform by lifting up the lever. I'll lower it even further. Go slightly to the left, so I position the crosshair above the center position. Drop it even further. Drop it further. and now you got a measurement. Now I'm going to lift the pair of glasses up and position it in the bottom segment, hold it still, and I get a measurement. You can see I'm now positioned in the bottom segment. Lift the pair of glasses up and out, set them aside. I'm now ready to transmit the measurement to the computer. I'm going to prepare the computer so you can see the transmission. So I'm going to press this button right here. Switch over to the computer. You'll see the screen clear and the transmission will go in. There's only one indication, and that is the bifocal segment. Realizing typically the intermediate segment, which is the middle segment, is halfway between the top and the bottom. So at this point in time, I'm going to identify this as either male or female. I'm going to print the label, which you can see here. Put the label on the bag, place the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're now ready to move to the next pair of glasses. Progressive glasses. Progressive glasses are usually a lot harder to measure because you have difficulty identifying them as progressive glasses versus single vision glasses. A pair of progressive glasses, the first measurement is typically made about a third of the way down the glass, and then you move down the glass in the where you should have additional power, and you're in the direction of the nose, and you make your second measurement real close to the edge of the glass. Now, one of the ways to identify a pair of progressive glasses is the fact that if you hold it in front of this progressive identification grid, the lines are closer at the top than they are at the bottom, and that shows you the additional power that is occurring as you go from top to bottom. We'll now measure a pair of progressive glasses. If I look at this pair of progressive glasses through the camera, you can see how the lines are wider at the bottom, further apart at the bottom than they are at the top. Another identification of progressive. If I move the pair of glasses up like this, you see how the lines kind of swirl toward the nose. That tells me the greatest power is going to be toward the nose. So I'm going to measure this pair of glasses in the progressive identification mode. So I'm going to position the pair of glasses on the platform. And the first thing you notice is the crosshair is far over to the right. Frequently this happens when the zone is so wide it cannot identify the beginning and ending of it. So in this case, moving it over toward the nose is not the appropriate thing to do, because it doesn't help. You still have a problem with the crosshairs being off the screen. So I'm going to go and position it about in the middle, about a third of the way down the glass, as you can see here, and I'm going to force a measurement by pressing this button right here. And now I'm going to move the pair of glasses up the platform, and you can see it's going to show, an arrow is going to appear, and additional lines will appear. And as I go up, you'll see these lines appear, and it's telling me I need to go toward the nose. The arrows are going up toward the nose. I'm getting as close to the nose as I can get, and I'm following the instructions of these arrows and getting toward the nose, and I should get a reading of about 3.0 or 2.75, and there's my 3.0. 2.75 is probably the highest reading I can get, because what you're looking for is your highest reading. And then I'm going to press the memorize button on the top of the instrument and measure it. Pull the pair of glasses out, it automatically switches to the left lens. So I'm going to go ahead back into the quad view, drop the pair of glasses onto the platform. Again, you see the same thing. Moving the left to the right is not moving the crosshairs because the zone is so wide at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the memorize button, Move the pair of glasses down in the direction of the nose. You can see the arrow. You can see additional lines will start appearing as you go down the pair of glasses. Additional lines will appear. And I'm moving it in the direction of the nose. The additional lines will appear. Keep going in the direction of the nose because that's the point where the add will be the most. And make sure you follow the arrows. Move left and right. And try to get the maximum add. There's the 3.0 add, which is the closest that I can get. And so I'm going to position the instrument at the 3.0 add. About right. 2.75. Going to quad mode. I'm going to press the memorize button. Then you can see you've got your add. Then I'm going to switch the instrument over so that it will transmit into the computer program. I'm going to press the print button here, transfer the measurement over to the computer. You'll see the screen clear and the measurement will appear. Again, it shows up as progressive, as it should. This is a pair of glasses that can be for females, so I'm going to click female, press print, and I've transmitted the measurement over to the computer. And this is what the label will look like. Now this is one of those difficult ones to measure because of the fact that the top zone is not clearly defined. But again, you have a measurement that's close to the add that you should expect of about 3.0 on the left and the right eye. At this point in time, you put the label on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're completed with this measurement. I'm going to now measure a pair of progressive glasses. Now first I'm going to switch it over so that you can see that we have progressive glasses. Notice how the lines are much further apart at the bottom than they are at the top. You can see how they swirl in toward the nose when I move from left to right. This is a good indication that you have a pair of progressive glasses. You can see how much wider they are at the bottom than they are at the top. So I'm going to switch the instrument over to quad mode. You notice it's already set for progressive. I'm going to move the pair of glasses and place them on the platform. I always like to have them positioned about a third of the way down. And now it tells me I need to move to the right. Move the pair of glasses to the right. I got a measurement. Now I need to move the pair of glasses up as it's indicated by the arrow. And I'll move it up in the direction of the nose. So I'm moving it up in the direction of the nose. And you can see lines are going to start forming as I move up further in the direction of the nose. Additional lines are forming. I want to stay away from the edge of the glass. Moving it up in the direction of the nose. Looking for the maximum amount of power along the edge of the glass. At this point in time, I have the maximum power that I can get. And so I'm going to move across and press the button right here. Press this button right here. Make a measurement. Then I'll lift the pair of glasses out, switches over to the other eye. Drop the pair of glasses back down on the platform. Now it tells me I need to go this way. Move it to the left. Now notice I am a third of the way down the glass. my first measurement. So I'm going to lift the pair of glasses up as it says, and I'm going to go up and toward the nose, in the direction of the nose. And you can see additional lines and the numbers getting growing higher for the additional power as I move down in the direction of the nose. The arrow is telling me to go to the left, so I'm moving the pair of glasses up. You see additional power appearing. Pair of glasses more up, more power appearing. Okay, and then I'm now ready to make a measurement. I've got the maximum power. I'll reach across, press this little memory button right here, and I've made my measurement. Now ready to transmit the measurement to the computer. I'm going to prepare the screen so you can see the transmission appear. We'll press this button right here to transmit the measurement. A few seconds you see the screen clear and the measurement will be transferred across. There's the ad on the left of the right eye. Look at these pair of glasses. They're for a female. I select female. I press print. The label is printed. You will see that's what it looks like. Again, it says progressive for female. Place the label on the bag. Place the pair of glasses into the bag, and you're now completed with this. I will now measure a pair of progressive glasses. If you take the pair of glasses and you hold them in front of the progressive identification grid, you can see how the lines very definitely get further apart at the bottom, and you can see as you move the pair of glasses from left to right how they kind of turn in the direction of the nose. Again, here they're turning in the direction of the nose on both sides. So I'm going to measure this pair of glasses in the progressive mode. You can see on the screen I already have progressive selected. Put the pair of glasses on the platform. Now use the position about a third of the way down. You can see it tells me to go to the left, or I should go in this direction. So I'll move the pair of glasses to the left, and I got a measurement. Now I'm going to move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the arrow. And as I move the pair of glasses up, and it's telling me to go to the right, okay, as I move the pair of glasses up, I'm looking for additional power. I keep going in the direction of the nose, looking for additional power, trying to find as much power as I can. And now I have the maximum power. And I'm at this I'm almost to the point of being over the frame. And so I'm now going to press the memorize button here, force a measurement, lift the pair of glasses up, and it switches automatically to the left side. Put the pair of glasses down, tells me to go to the right, move in the direction of the crosshairs. Now it's telling me to go up. Again, lift the pair of glasses up, like this, heading in the direction of the nose, looking for the maximum add. It tells me I should go to the right, so I'm going to go to the right. Again, looking for the maximum add. Go to the right again, left. Looking for the maximum add. Then I've got pretty nearly the maximum add I can get. If you look at the pair of glasses, it's actually pretty close to the end of the glass. You got 2.50. That's the maximum add that you can get from this pair of glasses. Then I'm going to switch to this mode so you can see me press this button right here. Forces a memorize. Go into quad mode. Here's what the measurement looks like. I'm now going to switch the computer over so you can see the glasses reader program run. I'm going to press this button right here. You hear the beep. Switch over to the other side. The screen will clear. The message is transferred across. Look at this pair of glasses. They are obviously for a female, so I'm going to click female. click print. This will print out the label. You look at the label. And there it is, identified for female, for progressive, prescription, and barcodes on the label. Place that label on the bag, place the glasses into the bag, and you're finished with this pair of glasses. I'm now going to measure another pair of progressive glasses. If I look at my instrument, you can see it's set for single vision mode. So I need to press this button here, converting it and setting it for progressive measurement. Take the pair of glasses. If you look at them at the progressive identification grid, you can see how the lines are much wider apart at the bottom than they are at the top. You can see how the lines swirl toward the nose. In both cases, they swirl toward the nose, indication that this is a pair of progressive glasses and should be measured in that mode. So I'm going to switch the instrument to the quad mode. And if you look at the pair of glasses, I need to get it up just a little bit. So I'm practically centered. I'm going to go in and see the quad mode. It tells me I should go slightly to the right. I got a measurement. Now I'm going to move the pair of glasses up and in the direction of the nose. You look at the display. It's telling me I should go slightly to the right. I'm looking for the maximum add. I'm going in the direction of the nose. Keep looking for the maximum add. I don't want to go over the edge of the glass. I'm now real close. I'm moving in the direction of the nose, and that's about the maximum add that I can get without going off the edge of the glass. So I'm going to reach across and press this button right here. Move the pair of glasses out. Instrument automatically switches to the left eye. Put it down again. It's telling me I need to go in this direction here. I got a measurement by moving in that direction. Move the pair of glasses up. Slightly tells me to go slightly to the left, so I go to the left. And now I'm going to go up, getting additional add, going for the maximum add. So it tells me to go to the left, so I went to the left. I'm going to go up, looking for the maximum add. Keep going up. Again, looking for the maximum add. I'm not going to go over the edge of the glass. There's you got the 2.25, which is about as far as you can get. You go to the quad mode. I'm going to reach across, press the memorize button, and now I've got a measurement of both the right and the left eye. I'm going to set up the computer so you can see the transmission of the prescription over from the instrument. And now I'm going to press this button here, right here. You hear it beep. Switch over to the instrument. The screen will clear. You'll be able to see that it's by default to either male or female. It's selected progressive, as it should. Just to look at these pair of glasses, I agree they should be either male or female. I click on print. The label is printing, as you can hear. And then have this label. I put this label on the bag. I place the glasses into the bag, and now I'm finished measuring this pair of. I'm now going to measure a pair of progressive glasses. If you look at the pair of glasses through the camera at the progressive identification grid, you can again see how the lines are wider at the bottom than they are at the top. And then whenever you move the pair of glasses, the lines kind of swirl in the direction of the nose. So I'm going to measure these pair of glasses as progressive glasses. We'll position the glasses on the platform, and we'll be about a third of the way down. I've already made my measurement, but I'm always already at the right place. So I made my measurement. So I'll move the pair of glasses up. These glasses must be clear at the top because I've got almost a zero measurement there. Move the pair of glasses up in the direction of the hour, heading in the direction of the nose. For the maximum add, when I get right near the edge of the glass, I'll stop and I reach across and I press the memorize button here, and I move to the other eye automatically when I move the pair of glasses out. We'll drop the pair of glasses again on the platform, snugly on top of the platform. Move the pair of glasses slightly to the right. Now you can see now it's hardly a real clear zone. It finally settled down. I got a measurement. Again, I'm about a third of the way down the glass. I'm going to move the pair of glasses up. I'm looking for the maximum add. This tells me to go up, to the left, to the right. I'm moving the glasses up and in the direction of the nose. Moving the glasses up. And I don't want to go off the edge of the glass. You see I'm going up. And I need to go slightly to the right. I got the maximum add is what I'm looking for. Okay, I've got the maximum add that I can get. I'm almost off the edge of the glass, as you can see there. I'm going to reach across and press the memorize button. And then I'm ready to set up the computer so you can see the transmission to the glasses reader program. I'm going to press this button here. You hit beep. Now I can see the screen will clear in a few seconds. Measurement transferred over. I look at the pair of glasses. They can be for either male or female. I'm going to click print. And I've got my label. I'll put this label on the bag, put the pair of glasses into the bag, and now I have completed the measurement of this pair of glasses. I'm going to now measure a pair of progressive glasses. First of all, let's look at this pair of glasses. You hold a pair of glasses in front of the progressive identification sheet, and you can again see how the lines get further apart at the bottom. You move in here, you can actually see the effect of the lines, how they swirl at the bottom as I move left and right, and you can see how these lines give additional magnification, show additional magnification on the bottom of the lens versus the top. There's not a lot of additional magnification, but there is some additional magnification at the bottom. So I'm now going to measure this pair of glasses. As you can see, the instrument is already set for the progressive identification mode. I position the pair of glasses with them facing me, and I'll adjust them so that they are in about a third of the way down. Probably need to lower the platform just a little bit till they're about a third of the way down the glass, about this point. Now it says I need to move the pair of glasses to the right, and now I've made a measurement. So now I'm going to move it up in the direction of the nose, as you see here. And when I do that, you start getting additional power. See the power appearing. Again, going in the direction of the nose. And see the power is beginning to appear. Continue in the direction of the nose. Additional power will appear. keep going in the direction of the nose, and you should have the maximum power that you could possibly get from this pair of glasses at this point. See, it's right near the edge. Okay, then I'm going to reach across and press the button, which is right here. And now I have measured this pair of glasses. Now I'm going to switch over to the, lift up the pair of glasses, switch it over to the left side, drop the pair of glasses into the, again, making them snug on the platform, as you can see here. There, you can see that they're level on the platform. Again, they're about a third of the way down. And it says that I need to go to the left, which is in this direction. So move it to the left, and you got a measurement. Now again, I'm going to go up. You can see the lines start forming. I'm going up in the direction of the nose until I get enough additional power. Again, looking for the maximum amount of power without going off the edge of the glass. So then I reach across, I touch this button here, I've made a measurement. Now I've measured both the left and the right side of the pair of glasses. Now I'm going to prepare the computer to receive the prescription. Now I'm going to press this button. It has what looks like a piece of paper above it. Hear the beep. The screen will clear here. The prescription will then drop into that position. I look at this pair of glasses. I can see they're for female. And then I click print. If you look at the barcode label, I'll place this barcode label on the bag. I'll place the glasses into the bag, and then I can move on to the next pair of glasses. I will now measure another pair of progressive glasses. If you look at the glasses through the progressive identification grid, you can clearly see this pair of glasses is progressive. You can see the additional magnification that you get at the bottom of the pair of glasses. So I'm going to set it up in quad view so you can see all sides. You might notice that the lens meter is set for single vision measurement. The next thing up is progressive, so I press the button once. It's now set for progressive. Set the pair of glasses on the platform. You can see it's just about a little bit less than a third. Let's go up a little bit, so it's about a third of the way down. If you look at the lens meter, it says I need to go over to the left. So I'm going to move it to quad view so you can see it. Move it over to the left, and I get a measurement. Now I'm going to move the pair of glasses up, lifting it up, heading in the direction of the nose, looking for additional power, continuing in the direction of the nose. So you see I'm up, getting near the edge of the glass. We've got about the maximum amount of add that I can get. So I'm going to go back, reach across and touch this button right here. I've now measured this lens. I'm going to lift the pair of glasses out. It automatically switches to the left eye. And then it says I need to move it to the left. You might notice there's a scratch in the lens, you can see the camera view. There's a scratch in the lens. It may be in front of the user's view. So let's go to the left. And now get a measurement, but you can see the lens view is now clear, so that scratch was not in the focal center of the instrument. Then move the pair of glasses up to get additional power. You can see the power is getting more as I go up. Continue the glasses up. Power gets more. Continuing in the direction of the nose. I've got about the maximum power I can get out of it. Coming up close to 2.50. So if you look here, I can see I've got it about as far as the edge as I can possibly get it. And I'm getting in between 2.50 and 2.75. So I'm going to hold it and let's see if it'll stabilize at 2.50. And then I'm going to reach across. I'm going to press this button right here. And now I've got a measurement of the left lens. Prepare the computer to receive the data so you can see it transfer across. I'm going to press this button right here to transmit the data from the lens meter to the computer. Screen will clear. You'll see the new prescription come in. There it is. Press the print button. Pair of glasses was okay for either male or female. Here's the view of the barcode label. Place the barcode label on the bag. Place the glasses inside the bag, and you're now finished with this pair of glasses. I'll now measure a pair of progressive glasses. Let's first look at the pair of glasses and determine for sure that it is progressive. If you look at the chart, you can see how the lines get wider at the bottom than they are at the top. It's not a lot of additional wideness, but it's definitely wider at the bottom. And if you move the glasses from left to right, you'll see how the lines sweep in the direction of the nose. They start moving in the direction of the nose. But it's at the top, you can see how the lines are actually a little bit closer together than they are when you're not looking through the glass. At the bottom, you can see they seem to be even. So this is a pair of minus glasses because they make things smaller, as you can see at the top. And at the very bottom, you can see how the lines apparently are about even. So let's measure this as a pair of progressive glasses. Now if I look at the instrument, you can see how it's set up now for single vision. It's right here. So I'm going to press this button here because it says the next one up is progressive. So I press this button and now it's set up for progressive. So I'm going to position the pair of glasses facing me in the platform, and you can see I actually have it too low. So I'm going to raise it so that it's about a third of the way down the glass. If I look at the instrument, you can see that now it's positioned immediately opposite the crosshair in the center, and so I need to move the pair of glasses in this direction in order to get it to make a measurement. So I'm holding it down on the platform, I'm going to move it that direction, and I get a measurement. So now I'm going to move the pair of glasses in the direction of the arrow that you see here. Let's take a closer look at it. And I'll move it up, and I'll move it in the direction of the nose, slightly in the direction of the nose. Now if you look at the instrument, you can see now it's building up additional power. You look at the glasses, I'm moving it down in the direction of the nose, Again, you can see it's building up additional power. And I'm almost at the edge of the glass, about as far as I can go, and I got an add of 2.00. And so now I'm going to go ahead and reach across and press the button right here, this button right here, and you press it, it'll beep. If you look, it now shows that I've measured the eye. It automatically switches over to the left eye. So now I'm going to go back into the quad view, position the pair of glasses on the platform. Now if you look, you can see, if you look at the screen, you can see the crosshair is too far over to the right, so I'm going to move the pair of glasses in this direction so that the crosshair will appear. Now I got a measurement. Now I'm going to move the pair of glasses in the upward direction, because that's the direction of the arrow. And I'll do that when I move it. I will move it in the direction of the nose. Now, if you look at the screen, you see I'm getting some lines built up. There's the 2.0. It is the maximum add. I had it, then I lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, and now I'm going to go back, and you can see the view where I am. I'm toward the down at the very bottom of the glass. I'll press the measure button, and now if you look at the screen, it's got the measurement both on the left and both on the right, and you can see that it has a little bit of astigmatism on the right eye, the minus 1.50 cylinder, and on the left eye you can see it has a little less cylinder. Now if you look at the glasses, at the bullseye, which is one of the best ways to determine that you have cylinder, you can see how the circle turns into an oval. It's a circle there, it becomes a sideways lying oval. That's on the left eye. Okay, it's an oval that's kind of lying on the side. A little easier to see there when I come back from it. And so you look at the lens meter, you can see that the axis is 0 on the left side right here, and that would correspond with the axis of 0 that you see here on the chart, 0, 180. Now I'm going to look at the other eye with this chart. And it's just about the same oval laying on its side the same way. And again, if you look at the instrument, you see the axis of this one is 176, which is basically the same as this other one. Essentially, we're at about right there. So, looking at it that way, it confirms what we believe to be a pair of glasses with a certain amount of astigmatism. Now I'm going to set up the computer so that you can see the measurement being transferred across. I'm going to press this button, the button that has the little picture of a paper above it. And when I press the button, you'll hear a beep. And then a few seconds later, you'll see it come across. You'll clear this screen, clear this windows here. The measurement will then be placed into this location. You look at the pair of glasses, they look like they're a pair of glasses that could be male or female. So I'll leave this setting the same. I press print. You hear the printer work. Now if you look at the label, you can now see the label. And there is progressive, either male or female, measured by myself. Take this label, place it on a bag, place the glasses into the bag, and you now finish measuring this pair of glasses. You can move on to the